Good morning, B family. Hope you all enjoyed. We see Ranjit talking about the dream, talking about the belief system that you need to carry. So I'm really thankful to Corona, and there is a reason why I'm saying this. And I know the whole world is talking about going upside down. There are jobs at stake. There are businesses that are not working, but I have a special reason to thank coronavirus. From the time we started, the lockdown started, uh, we were wondering what to do, how to do the business, and what could be the new way of doing the business. And trust me, and we are already touching the heights that we have never touched before. So there are so many new max out stories, there are so many new platinums, there are so many new diamonds that are coming in the organization. And I think every time where there is a situation that pokes you, that is the time we wake up and that is the time we give our 100%. So this is the time, this lockdown has brought a lot of success stories, and life has been excited, and life was never this exciting before. And for all of you who are thinking, really, is this really happening? I mean, are there really people maxing out? Are there people really becoming platinums? Are there people really becoming diamonds? Yes, it is happening. The only question that you need to ask yourself, if you're surprised with this, that why is it not happening for you? And why is it happening for so many other people in the organization? Every challenge that comes up, every situation that comes up makes you more creative, makes you to go out and look out for solutions. And trust me, coronavirus actually taught us an absolutely new way of doing the business. The only difference between people who are performing and people who are not performing is the people who are performing are willing to learn and change and implement new things, and people who are not performing are the people who are sitting back, they are relaxing, and they are waiting for situation to be over. So guys, if I have to tell you something about myself, I basically started this business in 2009, signed up in 2008, and for the whole 1 year, okay, I did not work. And I'll tell you the reason why I did not work. So I started in 2009. So when I signed up in 2009, the situation was not very different. The situation was still the same. There was a recession, okay? The market was down, people were losing their jobs, the business were going upside down, and everybody suggested us not to be a part of any new business. But we realized the potential of this industry, and we realized that if there is nothing else for people to do, at least we will be able to provide them with a solution. And at that time in 2009, because of the decision that we took to do the business and to continue doing the business, when the next recession came in, which is right now, nobody knew about this situation. Nobody knew that the situation will come up. At this time, we don't have to worry about the job. We don't have to worry about the business. We don't have to worry about the income. So a lot of people, a lot of you who started very recently and who are wondering that how safe it is, whether you will be able to do justice, whether you will be able to make money, whether this business will work for you because the market is down, people don't have money. Let me tell you, this is the right time and the right decision that you have taken. So, from the time I started the business, in fact, even before that, when I see people working, when I see people, trying to do this business, and I've realized over a period of time, it's been 10 years, I'm a part of this industry and this company that I'm really proud of. And I've realized that there are two kinds of people that come in the business or that are there in the business. So there are spectators and then there are players. So there are people who basically, I want you to visualize. So I hope you all have seen a football match. So in football match, what happens is there is a huge stadium and a playground. And each team has 11 players. So there are 22 players in the field. And there are 2 goalposts. And there are 50,000 people who come there to see the game or to watch the game and to enjoy it. Now, these 22 people who are the players, for them, the reason why they are playing and they are players is because they have done so much of a hard work. They have lived their entire life with the discipline. So they wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, they take care of their diet, they do their practice. Even if there is no match, they play whole day. They don't take leaves, they don't chill, they don't relax. There's nothing called break in their life. And after practicing it for so long, after being a master of the game, they get an opportunity to play. And when they get an opportunity to play, some of them need to sit on a bench for many, many years. So when they sit on the bench, their only aim, okay, while they're even sitting on the bench, they are still practicing, they are still taking care of the diet, they are still doing everything that it takes to win the game. And they wait for that one opportunity, that one player will not be able to play, or one player decides to drop off, is when they get an opportunity to play. And when they get an opportunity to play, they have only 90 minutes. They have only 90 minutes. And these 90 minutes is the only time that they have where they can prove themselves. And this 90 minutes can either change their life or break their life forever. So these 90 minutes are a do and die situation for them. Now, in these 90 minutes, they don't have time for anything else. Their only focus is the goal. In these 90 minutes, they don't talk to other players and say, you know what, this guy rejected me, and this guy is bad, and that guy is bad, and you know what, I don't know for how long this league will go on, whether we will get paid, and all those worries. They don't talk about anything. And their only focus is to win. Their only focus is the goal. And if you see, each footballer in their entire lifetime plays for 7 to 10 years average. And these 7 to 10 years that they work, okay, they make their life. Every football player today are the millionaires, because after they win the match or lose the match, they get so many endorsements, they get so much of a work, they get so much of a recognition and praise that they become millionaire and they make their life. But there are these 50,000 people also who are very, very passionate about the game. They are so passionate about the game that they know every detail of the game. And these 50,000 people also have advices to give. When the game gets over, they go back to their houses and they discuss about the game. And they have all the expert advices that how this guy did not play well, and what kind of a stroke this guy should have taken, and what this guy did wrong. They have expert advices on everything about the game. But you know what? The difference between those 22 players that play and these 50,000 people who also think they are part of the game, the difference is that these 22 players become millionaires and take care of their generations. They don't worry or care about their expert advices, where these 50,000 people, they go back home, they sleep, and next day they go to the job. So we have the spectators and we have the players within our organization also. So there are a lot of them, okay, today who are, sitting in their couches very comfortably, watching the business happening, and they're clapping for others, and they feel they're a part of the business. And when uplines tell them to do something, they think they know it all. And they feel, when I say, oh, these are 50,000 people who are sitting in their couches and they're relaxed and they're just watching the business happening, they refuse to believe that they are spectators. Because they feel, how is it that I'm a spectator? Because I signed up, I bought a ticket. So guys, let me tell you a reality check. Sign up is just a ticket to enter. Sign up doesn't make you a player. So there will always be people who will enter, they will sit as a spectator for some time, and some of them will decide to become a player. They will practice for years, they will sharpen their skills, they will do the business and become a player. And when I said that there are so many people who are maxing out, there are so many people who are becoming platinums and diamonds, are the people who bought a ticket to enter the game, who signed up to enter the business, but after some time, they decided to be a player. And rest of the people who are spectators are sitting at home, looking at their mobile phone, looking at their forward messages and saying, wow, the world is going upside down. This is not a time to do the business. And when these guys, they come to me and they tell me that ma'am, so many corona cases are happening, people are losing jobs, the business are suffering, and this is happening and that is happening. Do you know what is happening in China? Do you know what is happening in Italy? Do you know what is happening in Dubai? My only question to them, how is it that they know what is happening around the world? From where do they get this information? From where do they get time to process this information and talk about it? So when I ask them, from where do you get to know all these things, they say, I told you not to watch the news and not to read the newspaper. They say, no, we got a WhatsApp forward. If you have to read something, if you really want to increase your knowledge, read the books on the industry, read the book on the business, increase your knowledge, know about your industry. So the other day I was talking to somebody and I was asking that what is it that is required for people to know at this time? And the person said, you know what, we should share how people are maxing out and how people are becoming platinum and diamond at this time. And you know what, after listening to this I really thought about it, that what is it that is making some people grow, and what is it that they are doing that they are maxing out, what is it that they are doing that they are becoming platinums and diamonds. And I went for a hunt to know, to get the awakening from where people are maxing out. And after a lot of effort, lot of research, and lot of finding out, and lot of talking to people, I found out the secret of people maxing out at this time. Do you want to know the secret? So I am going to reveal the biggest secret of this century, and listen to me carefully. You know what these people are doing who are maxing out and who are becoming platinums and diamonds? They are doing something so extraordinary that you cannot even think about. They are, I'm going to reveal it now, they are talking to people. And that's the secret of their success, and that's the secret of them maxing out and becoming platinum and diamond. So guys, you know what, no matter how much ever you research or how much ever you ask people what are they doing, this is a question of 1947. I remember when I started the business, I used to get the same question from people. What is this guy doing? What is that guy doing? How are they doing it? How can we do it? And these are all stupid questions, honestly. And the secret formula, what they know and you know, is the same. It's talking to people. The only difference is they're using this formula and you're not using it. So a lot of people, now I know you all got the secret of success. You all got to know what is the mantra to succeed, right? And I hope after knowing this mantra that you've been waiting for so long to know, now you yourself will also max out. Since you did not know about it, since you did not know how to max out, this is the big revelation for you. This is a breaking news, that people who max out in this business are the people who talk to people. There's not even a single minute in a day where I think about anything else but business. And I also get a lot of forward messages and news the way you get. But you know what? I'm really not interested how many zeros are getting added to coronavirus cases. I am only concerned about how many zeros are getting added in my bank account. Because I cannot do anything about coronavirus, but I can do a lot about my financial situation. And people might feel I'm being insensitive, that there's such a big pandemic and I'm taking it so lightly. No, I'm not taking it lightly, but I cannot do anything about it. The only thing I can do is follow the government. The only thing I can do is when they ask me to sit at home, I sit at home. When they ask me to do social distancing, I do that. But apart from these two things, if I'm following, coronavirus does not need any more attention of my life. So the only concern that I have is I always focus on what is in my control and what I can do. So I can help people make money and I can also make money. So my focus is there. So I'm focusing on what is in my control. So what I do, what all things that I'm doing. So there are a mixture of two things that I do. So one is a money making activity that I focus on, and second is a learning activity that I focus on. And these two activities are for me, myself, and for my organization also. So what is the money making activity? Money making activity is very, very simple. Money making activity means doing presentation, showing plans. So we focus on what we can do. So morning, what I do is when I wake up, the first thing that I do is I get on a call with my entire organization, okay, whoever is working with me, and we basically do a breakfast meeting where we decide our entire day. I make my to-do list, so I know what am I going to do the whole day, and I don't waste my time. So in money making activity, obviously, right now it is a time for you to sharpen your skills on how to talk to people. So when you know the mantra is to talk to people, the only thing that you need to learn is how to talk to people. So if you are an upline to an organization, make sure you get on a Zoom call and train all your people on how to talk to people, do the mock calls, do the practice calls, and make sure they learn and they go all out and start talking to people. So I spend good amount of time in a day in teaching people how to talk to people. And at the same time, I make my own name list and I start talking to my people. Then I get on to plans, the presentations. And from the afternoon till late in the evening, I do back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back presentations. And after that, since, as I told you, it is a combination of money making activity as well as learning activity. After that, since, we are part of the industry that has certain reputation outside, it is very, very important for people to read right content, to have more knowledge about the industry. So then we get onto our books and we do a book reading activity. And when they read these books, what are these books doing? These books are basically strengthening their belief system in the industry, giving them the skill set that is required for them to operate in the business, and increasing their conviction to do the business. So everyone does their book reading. We all get together. Then we do a book reading session where everybody shares their learnings from the book and we learn from each other. And after the book reading activity, we close the day by all getting together, all the people on the ground who are doing plans or presentations, we all come together and we basically discuss about what we did in the whole day, what went right, what went wrong, what is it that we need to improve on, and what is it that we can continue doing which gave the result. And this activity goes on till 2 or 3 in the morning, and then we wake up next day again and we start doing the same thing all over again. And a lot of people feel, doing a plan on a Zoom is not effective. People are not signing up. Maybe people are not signing up with you because you don't believe in presenting the business this way. But there are people who are signing up with other people because they have a belief that it works. It's not the medium with which you communicate will decide your result. It is your own belief system that will decide the result. So do not waste your time thinking and reinventing the wheel. There are people who are doing Zoom presentations. In fact, all of us are doing Zoom presentations and we are getting sign up. So before I got connected to the WeConnect, I did a plan. I got immediate spot closure. I put the UVs on the counter and I'm back here. Right? After this, I will go back again, regroup with my people, we'll discuss about the whole day and plan for the next day. So guys, life is moving faster than ever. I've never been this busy before. And this has become a height of being self-obsessed, where looking at yourself on the computer screen and talking to yourself. I've been doing it for last 2 months now. If this is the medium that can take you where you want to reach in life, adopt this medium as soon as possible, as faster as possible, and do not waste your time. Get on to the activities. Don't wait for success mantra. Don't wait for somebody else to come and tell you how to do it. Do it. Try 10 things, 2 will work. But you will be able to adapt a new lifestyle, a new way of doing the business only when first of all you decide to be a player and not remain spectator all your life. So first of all, guys, decide whether you're a player or a spectator. Okay. If you're still a spectator and if you start doing the activities, you're not going to get the result because your belief system is not of a player. So first of all, choose what you want to be. You want to be a spectator, you want to be a player. Second, do your activities. Do not shy away doing the presentations on Zoom. Do as many presentations as you can, as you want on Zoom. People are available. People don't have any work. And there are so many. So while we are talking about the negativity outside, while we are talking about people losing their jobs and businesses not growing, all these people are looking out for an opportunity. Never ever before in our lives we had so many people who were willing to listen to us and who were ready to do the business. So every person I'm speaking to is open to do the business, whether they realize that this opportunity is for them or no. If not today, they will realize later. So first of all, be a player, do your activities, do your presentation, increase your skills, increase your learning, and rock the business. This is what I wanted to communicate. Do not shy away, adopt a new way of doing the business, rock the world, go all out, have no fear, and this time max out in lockdown. So all the best. Thank you so much. I'll see you again.